also did a Weekend in Taipei with Luke Evans. And I have to admit one thing. When I saw the trailer for Shelter, for a split second, I honestly thought you were Luke Evans. There's a big resemblance between the two of you. I bet you get that a lot, don't you?
Yeah, a few people already told me I look like him,
You
and
do. It's a resemblance.
and for years now, like 6, 7 years ago, sorry, 6, 7 years ago, like
Yeah.
some friends already told me, "Oh, you look like him, you look like him." And one day, a French stunt coordinator called me and he told me, "Okay, we have I'm working on a movie produced by Luc Besson, and I showed him a picture of you, and he said, okay, just like bring him on the movie, as a double." So, and
Yeah.
he's really nice too. He's really nice and chill, and we had the opportunity to um to eat together and everything. So yeah, he's really nice.
No, no, he looks like a nice guy, Luke Evans. I mean, the first time I actually saw him was in Fast and Furious 6 because he played the part of Owen Shaw. Great villain, I have to admit. But when you see Deckard Shaw come in at the ending and he's like, and it's, oh, now Vin Diesel's in for a lot of trouble as well, which is quite good because Deckard Shaw, without a doubt, is one of the best characters ever in that whole franchise. And especially at the end when you see Jason Statham pulling the phone out, he's like, Dominic Toretto, you don't know me. You're about to. But yeah, like I said, you knew the next part was definitely going to be in for it. And because like I said, when I saw Shelter, again, there's a big resemblance between you two. I think if you two stood together, you look like twins.
A bit, yeah. When we were working on the movie, we took a picture together, and yeah, I'm a bit. I look like a bit younger because I had to shave and everything. But yeah, it's we have there is a resemblance, and when I was working on Weekend in Taipei, I'm just a bit smaller than him.
Yeah.
I had to wear big shoes to be a bit higher, and it was funny, but yeah, he was really nice, and he was staying on set when I was doing stunts for him. When I was doubling him, he was still there and saying, "Oh yeah, it's impressive and everything." So yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, like I said, he always seems like a nice guy. I mean, I can remember when Heath Ledger had passed away, and he took over a role in a movie of his, and he donated all the salary to Heath Ledger's daughter to say, we're still going to help you out and everything. It was himself, Colin Farrell, and I believe was it Jude Law. They all did that for him. That's actually one of the sweetest things you can do for somebody, especially when they're not here anymore, that you're taking care of their family. So moving on to Shelter. All right, because again, you are a show stealer, Bryan, and I do mean that complimentary. How did you get casted in Shelter?
I knew the fight choreographers. There were two French guys, and because we know each other, he told me, "Okay, I watched your videos, and I know you're a good stunt performer. We have a role on this movie, so." If you want and if you're available, just do the casting. And I had to do a self-tape, and so I did it. And the director said, "Okay, he's the best for this one, for this role." Because he told me on set later, but he told me like I was the one who was acting the more natural.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I had to do a self-tape in English and everything. I was okay, so let's try. And and we were a few guys doing the casting, and so I was the one they chose, and I thanked them for this. So
you thank them, I thank you for doing such a great job. And again, instant fan. I was like, this is next level. You're the next generation, Brian. I think there's going to be a lot more work coming your way. And Luc Besson, I've always been a fan of him as well. I've always loved his work. Leon, that was a great movie. And
Yes.
that's actually my favorite movie of his. And Jean Reno.
Yes.
He's just next level as well. Bless him. So, describing your character Workman from Shelter, how would you describe him in your own words?
I would say just a, a bad guy, a killing machine, and no talking, no emotion, just chasing and fighting and killing people.
Yeah,
As simple as that.
all in a day's work. Yeah, all in a day's work for Workman. Yeah, clocks in. Oh, I'll kill this person, that person, that person, shoot that one, burn this house down, and then it's okay. I'm going to clock out and go home and get some rest, and then
Yeah,
tomorrow, the next day, do it all over again.
yeah. There is no there. Yeah, there is no really emotions or everything. I just receive a text and okay, go find these people. Okay, I just go for it and that's it. Like killing machine.
He was literally like a proper killing machine. And again, as I mentioned before, he was one of the best villains I've ever seen. And what was interesting is, when you have somebody, as I mentioned, you have somebody who's younger than the hero, but the hero is definitely going to be in for a big surprise when he's up against this formidable thing. Because I can remember he takes out everybody, whether it's the police, he doesn't care, he'll go through. He's like a hurricane. I would think that
Yeah,
anything that got in his way was wiped out. That's what it is. He didn't care. As long as the money was good, he did the job.
yeah, sure, sure. And what is interesting, I think, is in the movie, one character say to Mason, to the Jesse, sorry. Okay, the bad guy, the workman, is Mason's 20 years ago. So yeah, it's like we are equal, like during fightings and everything. But at the end, I will not say anything if everybody
Don't,
didn't watch the
don't,
movie. But
don't ruin. All right. So, when you were doing the fight choreography, when you were actually filming the fights with Jason, was there a lot of direct contact in there? Did he hit you a few times? Did you hit him a few times as well?
yeah, we had to. It was like working with another stunt performer in front of me, so it was quite easy for me. Instead
Yeah.
of working, I was still working with a big actor in front of me, but because he's really precise and a martial artist, um, we could touch on the body, like we had to punch with contact on the body, the stomach and everything, but not the head.
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so yeah, but it was always, and it's the job of the stunt performer to control the punch on the body, and Jason was doing it perfectly because every time he was kicking me, he was kicking at the same spot, the same intensity. So yeah, just we had to, yeah, we had to, yeah, like that.
Well, no, because I've seen him do training and behind the scenes on quite a lot of the movies, like Transporter when he did that. I noticed one thing: he was doing all his own fight choreography, he was doing his own driving, he was doing his own stunt work, and that's what really in a way separates him from many other action stars of the generation, where when you see him doing a performance, that's Jason Statham. Is sometimes it'll be a double, but majority of the time it is Jason Statham doing the work. And hats off to him. He does a great job, and he respects a lot of the stunt work as well. He respects the stuntmen, and same thing with Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves respects everybody on set. I can remember when I interviewed Silvio Simac, who worked with him on John Wick 3, and he also worked with him on Man of Tai Chi. And he said the same thing. Keanu's the nicest person on the planet. He remembers everybody. He's considerate to people. And he's just an absolute gem to work with. And obviously, Jason looks like the exact same way. He's not one of them people who will just dismiss you. He'll invite you in to say, "Oh, you can meet me this person, meet that person. Let's work together. Give me ideas." He's like that, isn't he, Brian?
Yeah, yeah, he's like that. When we were working on the boost fight, the boost house fight, um, we had to do some pictures and everything with his photographer. And I was even during the shooting, like I was, he was shooting like a close up on him. So I was not in the frame, but I just stayed in front of him for for the eye line. And when it was my turn, um, Jason could leave the set and say, okay, we'll go to drink a coffee or something else. But no, he was just, he told me, okay, I will stay in front of you because you stayed in front of me. And, it's really nice, like Jason Statham staying in front of me for the eye line. And yeah, he's not, it's not an obligation. So yeah, and he was very nice and really chill. And every morning when you see him, it's like, hey, brother, how are you? And so yeah, we had to do. We did a few rehearsals together, and
Yeah.
we went in his own training room,
Oh, yeah.
and yeah, he was really nice, and giving waters and coffees, and
That's
so
sweet.
he's
That's really
he's
sweet.
really nice guy.
Yeah. Did he invite you and say, "All right, Brian, let's go have a drink right now. What would you like, coffee or water?" Was he like that?
He was like
Is,
that.
so does that sound like Jason Statham a bit? They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much." I've always liked him because, believe it or not, he actually was born in the city next door to my city. I never knew that, but then he
Okay.
moved to London when he was very young to be on the diving team. And the first time I actually saw him was in what was the movie Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. Then I saw him in Snatch, and then obviously saw him in Crank, the Italian Job remake, Expendables, Transporter. One of my favorite movies he did recently was Working Man. He was really good in
Yeah.
that as well, and that was good. And obviously he was a show stealer in Fast and Furious 7. He definitely was. Like, you just couldn't stop him. He was like the hurricane of that movie as well. Anywhere they went, regardless ends of the earth, he'd go after them, which was what made a great formidable villain.
Yeah, and I really love Beekeeper too. It's a bit different
Great
as
movie. Yeah,
Rockman, but yeah, I
yeah,
really love the action. I love to watch Statham movies, even the Meg, the with the big
yeah.
shark and everything. Like when you watch Statham movies, you would have a big level of actions, and
Definitely.
like you you yeah, I love to watch Statham movies. I know what I will watch, and I love it, so I'm not disappointed.
You can never be disappointed. It's Jason
No.
Statham at the end of the day, and like yeah, and the Meg when he's always like, "Chew on this, you ugly." Can't swear on the camera. So, Brian, from all the people you have trained with in the acting business, what is some of the best lessons or advice you have learned?
Mm, just be nice and passionate with your work and humble. Just yeah, just stay yourself. And yeah, I will say that because I I love so much my job. I don't have any trouble doing my job or stunts, or sometimes you hurt yourself, or you're scared of a stunt or something like this. But yeah, I just love to wake up in the morning and to go to work. So it's this is what I wish to everybody. So just do something you love, and yeah, just like that. Just
That's good. That's good because if you don't have passion for what you love, you're never going to be happy, are you? I mean, there's people
yeah,
who just do the 9 to 5 job just so, yeah, they need to pay the bills, they need to buy food and everything. But at the end of the day, is it really what you want to do, or is there something else you know you can do, you want to do, but you need to know how to take the first step to doing it?
yeah, and you have to be ready to fail sometimes
Yeah,
to succeed after, because
of course.
even in movies or stunts or every job, like sometimes you try and you fail a lot of time, but one day you will succeed. So even in stunts, when you train a stunt, when you're training for a stunt, like a movement cannot appear like with magic. You know, you have to fail and to fail and to fail. So yeah, just repeat, like maybe repeat.
Definitely. Well, they're saying that there's the meaning of the word fail. First attempt in learning. Fail.
Yeah,
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. So what? So you've got some new movies coming out pretty soon that are in the making, where you're actually the actor and it's not just a stunt performer. Good luck with everything. I hope they all go well. And if they're ever on, if they're on the cinema, I'll be the first one there. If they're going to be streaming, I'll probably book a day off work just to stay home and watch it and everything. Like,
thank you
no,
very much.
I'll be like, no, Brian needs support, so I'll come back another time. Don't worry about it. do that. And but no, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, Bryan Vigier, legend in the making, next generation action star, great stunt performer, but most importantly, all around nice guy. And I can say I'm very honoured that I've interviewed you for my show. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you
Merci.
very much. Thank you for inviting me.
No, the pleasure's all mine, my brother. You know, again, if you're ever in England, coffee's on me. If I'm in Paris, coffee's on me as well. So we have to. Coffee brings harmony to people. That's the way I look at things. So again, I wish you all the best. I pray again that everything goes good for you, and you know you become a big success in your life because you love doing what you're doing. You're passionate. You're considerate. Again, you took the time out for your fans, and you know that takes a really big individual with a big heart to do that. Amen to you. I'd like to do that for you
Thank you
again.
very much. Thank you. And sorry for my
No.
English. I tried my best. But
It's perfect. It's perfect. You didn't, again, you didn't try. You succeeded. It's perfect. I understood everything you
if
said.
you
So,
understand what I want to say,
of
it's okay.
course, I have one of my best friends is French, so if I can
Okay.
understand him, I can understand you. So don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No worries, brother. You take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay.
All right.